All right, number 12. This is where it starts in on the material that wasn't in on the midterm. This was the second part of chapter 3. Okay, and it says I'm supposed to graph on a number line, just like this. And this is an actual graph. And I stole this actual graph off my calculator and just quickly drew it on here. Now, I know where these points are right here. The point where this cross right here is, the point where this asymptote right there is, those were the critical points. Okay, those were the points that are likely to end up on my number line. And so I got to know where the critical points are. This one comes from the numerator. It's -4. I kind of count that off on my calculator anyway. And this one is 1/2. It comes from the denominator, and it's +1/2. It's a lot harder to count that off on the calculator, but I know everything's either coming from the numerator or coming from the denominator. So that's got to be +1/2. All right, now the question was, when is this positive? This greater than 0, that I did not put into my calculator. That's just later. When you get later in the problem, you use that. But don't put greater than 0 in there when you're trying to graph. Just put that part into graph. All right, greater than 0. So it's interested in when am I above the x-axis, which is all this stuff in here. Right there till it gets to 4, then it's not. Okay, then it's negative. Okay, now once it gets past 1/2, it's positive from there on out. So on a number line, here's -4, here's +1/2, and here's the parts where it's positive. So this is a graph on a number line. Okay, it looks like a very oversimplified picture of what I drew over here. If you kind of erase the top and the bottom. Okay, it's the exact same thing. It's everything from -4 on back and everything from +1/2 on up. That is graph it on a number line.